Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what I got for you right now. If you like those classic Italian vans that you found them in 10 different names, from Alfa Romeo F12 to Alfa Romeo Romeo to Alfa Romeo 2, well, this is a proper van for that because what we got in front of what I said, what we got. No, 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 what I got. I keep saying it, and I don't think I'll ever change. But going back, what I got for you right now, it's a 143 scale 1970 Alfa Romeo F12. And this van right here, for some reason, they got 10 different names. I guess it depends on the engine, depends on when they come from, like when did they, what era were they sold. I don't really know the story because it's quite a lot. But I'd say that because this one is specifically is the F12, but this is from the Alfa Romeo Romeo group of vans, and they came as a. They also had a. They also called them the Alfa Romeo 2. They also called them the Alfa Romeo 3. They also call them the Alfa Romeo 12 or Alfa Romeo F11, F12 of F11. I'm sorry, and just on and on. But this one specifically, the F12, this model came out between 1967 till 1983. Obviously, got a bit of refresh here and there. This is more like an earlier version because this is the 1970 model. And basically, this was like the everyday type of van for the Italian, mostly for the Italian market. If you've seen my videos from the past, I posted a couple of them already as a Fiat, as a Lancia, or Alfa Romeo, and they all basically about the same size, maybe at the front end little different here and there, but they all connected in little words because that was a time that they wanted small vans, more like a minivan type of smaller one, a little bigger than the K vans from Japan, but way smaller like the vans from North America. So you understand, more for like the European market. Now, engines. This right here, there was one gasoline engine for it was 1.3, 4 cylinders, and that is a gasoline engine. And then you had a diesel engine, which was a 1.8, 4 cylinder, and that was also that was a diesel. I'm sorry, that was a diesel 1.8, 4 cylinder. Transmissions, if you were expecting to see automatics in this, nope, nope, nope. Back in the days, even though right now automatics is not definitely the most accepted transmission in the European market, back in the days was actually way less. Most of the cars were stick shift only, and this is no exception to the rule. This was a 4 cylinder manual transmission. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna let it go around a few times. By the way, before I forget, if you question yourself what carabinieri is, that's another form, a way to say cop, a police car. You probably noticed already with the bell, the siren, the big round thing in the front. That's a siren back in the days. And but I like the details of this car. Really cute. It's a really cute. I like the wheels. I like because I'm not crazy about police cars or trucks or vans. I'm not, but if I like what I see and they do it very well made, like very detailed, it's more than welcome in my collection. All right, guys, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie smoky. What do you guys think about this nice classic Italian van from the 60s? I'm sure when I ask a question about have you seen this car in your market or in your country, most of you probably gonna say no, never. It is only mostly Italian, and I quite believe so. Because I don't never seen this car, not even in Latin America, which classic Alfa Romeos were sold in Latin America, believe it or not. Some people may say, "Oh, I didn't know that." I thought it was only more like European or like a North American car. No, they were actually sold all around the world, Alfa Romeos. But this model specifically, I never seen them. Actually, I never seen an Alfa Romeo van before. I seen cars, I seen wagons, station wagons, but I never seen like actually station wagons. No, actually, I don't think I've ever seen a station wagon. But I've seen definitely cars and sports cars. All right, guys. But again, the question goes: have you ever seen this car in your country? Were they popular? In case you're seeing them, hopefully, if you're from Italy, let me know. You still see them around? I don't think the cops will use a car from the 70s, in the early 70s, but most likely they still have it as in a collection or a museum or someone like in a rural area. Usually, sometimes they hold on to their classic cars lot longer than the cities. Let me know. Have you seen these cars on the road? Were they reliable? Were they good? It looks like you could fit not a lot of people, but they were quite spacious inside for being a small van. All right, don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up that I always appreciate. Thank you so much again. And don't forget to click and subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.